Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to talk to you about misleading thumbnails. Now as you probably already can tell by the thumbnail of this video is I've done a prime example of what a lot of stacking channels seem to do, especially if you've just started out. Now, this will have a negative impact on your channel's growth, in my opinion, because people will click the thumbnail expecting to see a large stack of silver or a large stack of gold, and then they're going to be quite disappointed when they only see one or two items. So, in my opinion, I think it's better to go the other way around. I think it's better to under promise and over deliver. So, for example, maybe do a thumbnail that has like four pieces of silver in it. Obviously, I'm not saying like really far zoomed away, like this one, for example, where it's just one on the screen. Maybe have like four different items on the screen so it still looks like a decent thumbnail, for example. But then as the video goes on, start adding more silver to it. So the person that's clicked on the video expects to see four pieces of silver, and then actually they're getting more than they bargained for because you're slowly adding more bits of silver into the video to make it more interesting. I think that's a much better way around of doing it, because the amount of channels I've seen where I've clicked on them because it's got a really nice thumbnail, a huge stack on the thumbnail, and you're like, right, I want to see a nice big stack of silver and a nice big stack of gold, because that's what I do sometimes. I scroll around and I find someone that's got, or I type in full stack video, and I just want to see someone with a huge amount of silver or gold just to keep me motivated, because sometimes it's easy to kind of slow down on momentum, especially once your stack gets sort of over 500 ounces, for example. It's very easy to slow down on momentum because you spent a lot of money on silver or gold, you've got quite a large stack already. So I think sometimes it's nice to kind of look at larger stacks, and it keeps that motivation going. So you're like, right, okay, I need to get some more. What can I buy? So I do quite often search for full stack videos just to get the motivation. It's very, very disappointing when I search full stack videos and you see a thumbnail of all this silver and gold and you click on it, and then you're disappointed because the person's only got a small stack, which is fine. If you're just starting out, that's perfectly fine. Everyone's got to start somewhere. But instead of fake advertising and trying to draw people in, because all you're going to do is you're going to have a negative impact, because you might get away with it once or twice, but if you consistently upload unrealistic thumbnails, it's really going to damage your subscriber base when you're first starting out, because people are coming to your channel expecting to see a large stack, and then when they click on the video there's only say 20 ounces or something in your total stack. So like I said, this video is just to kind of put my frustrations out there, and I know I've kind of done what I'm saying not to do, but it's just kind of to prove a point. And the stack photo on my thumbnail is actually part of my stack, so I'm kind of not doing what I'm annoyed about, because what people tend to do is they use pictures that isn't their stack, they found on Google or they've stolen from someone else, and then when you get onto the video you see that their stack is substantially smaller than what they're saying. So I think it's very important to be realistic with the amount of silver and gold that you portray to own. And that is going to work in your favor when you're starting out your YouTube channel, because I find that I got more views on my older videos when I was just starting out, when I had, say, 50 ounces of silver, because it's more relatable. If you do a huge stack video, sometimes people watch it and it does the opposite effect. Instead of motivating them, it puts them off because they think, oh, I'm so far behind, I'm not going to be able to catch up, and that sort of thing. So sometimes I think it works in your favor when you're first starting out your channel, because you get newer stackers that have just started stacking, discovering your channel, and they like to grow with you. So definitely quit doing the clickbait thumbnails, the clickbait titles. Just do you. If you've got a small stack, that's perfectly fine. You'll get people that want to watch your video and watch you grow, and they'll grow alongside you. So yeah, a bit of a frustration of mine, especially like I said, when I'm searching for full stack videos for motivation, and you click on these thumbnails that show huge stacks, and then you get on the channel and they've only have like say 20 ounces in their stack, and it's completely irrelevant. The thumbnail is completely irrelevant to what they're actually talking about. They might be talking about an unboxing video of one or two pieces of silver, but their thumbnail shows 500 ounces of silver, for example. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. Does that frustrate you when people use clickbait thumbnails, clickbait titles just to draw you in? And does it have a negative effect? Are you more likely to click off that video once you realise that the thumbnail and title have zero relevance to the actual video? So yeah, a bit of a rant really, but I just kind of frustrated me when I was searching this morning for full stack videos, and I was finding some really nice pictures on the thumbnails, and as soon as I got into the video I realised that this person definitely doesn't have that amount of silver or gold. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, you've got to start somewhere. I didn't start off with 1,000 ounces of silver, for example. It takes many years. I've been stacking now for nearly 2 years, and it's hard work. You've really got to allocate dedication, time, and money to it. So yeah, as always, thanks very much for watching my videos, and I hope you have a nice day.